Well, hello all you crazy cats and kittens. Welcome to the Harriet Muller Art channel, giving you the techniques to produce amazing artworks. And you've guessed it, we're going to be drawing a leopard. Not just a leopard stretching on a beautiful branch. Maybe it's not a beautiful branch, just a branch. So get yourself some plain white paper, a pencil, a pen, an eraser, and your choice of coloured medium. I'm going to be using these coloured pencils, but you can use acrylics, oil paints, anything that you like. And don't forget, if you like to draw animals, you can download my free PDF of how to draw horse galloping, which you'll find in the link just here. And before I go, check out the new merch. It's on the merch shelf below. Let's get started. We're going to start off our leopard with a nice circle just here on the right hand side of the page. Now, I do have a tutorial on how to draw a circle freehand, or you could just draw around something, a little pot or maybe a coin or something. So there we go, just a really rough circle. Don't worry if yours isn't perfect, because mine certainly isn't perfect either. I'm just doing this lightly in pencil. Now we're going to be drawing a sort of banana shape. So from here, this is going to be the body of the leopard. So coming down and then around and then coming back up again. So this leopard's going to be stretching. So this is its body. Looks like your cat. If you've got a cat and it stretches in the morning, you'll know what I mean. Okay, next we're going to be drawing the tree. So just very lightly in pencil, because we may have to move this around. Just going to draw the tree. This is the tree branch. So the leopard's up in the tree because they're nocturnal animals. So they tend to rest in trees during the day. Okay, now we're going to be doing the legs. So one leg's going to come out from here. Just draw a straight line coming down, and then it's going to go to the left-hand side, just like that. And then the little paw, and then the other hind leg. So straight line coming down, and then a paw. Now for the front ones. So a line, just a straight line, just coming all the way down here, and then the paw. And then just one poking out from behind. There we go. Now for the head. So we're going to be drawing a shape like this and a slightly shorter one. A line coming up and then one coming down. Now remember, if I go too quickly, just hit pause, catch up and rewind if you need to, okay? There's no rush. There we go. Now we're going to add the ears. So that's just going to be a little triangle just here. You see that? And then the eye, just here. And now for the tail, it's really, really taking shape. Look at this. Tail goes all the way up and round. Excellent. If you've got this far, you're doing so well. Let's put some detail on it. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to pen, but please do carry on in pencil. This is just so that you can see it better, because we're going to be doing some detail here. So starting off with the ear, just make it a little bit more curved. We had a triangle before, but they're not really triangular. And I'm going to add some fur in the center, just like that. Okay, we'll do the back bit. There we go. Now for the top bit of the head. So bringing the head up and round, following this basic shape that we did before. We're going to add in the nose here. And now for the mouth. So I'm just going to draw a nice big black bit where the mouth is. So I'm just going to colour that in, just like so. And then the bottom lip. So this is going to be a bit furry, so I'm just drawing some little dashy lines just there, coming up and round to there. Okay, now we're going to do the beautiful feline eyes. So let's have a look. So this leopard looks super sleepy. So I'm just drawing just the little eye. Leave a little glint so that it looks as if it's reflecting from the light. Just like so. And that line a little bit longer. I'm just going to draw a little line just here as well. Okay, let's get on with the body. So the shoulders, let's draw a line coming down and then we're just going to go parallel to this line that we did before, the preparatory line. And then it's going to come all the way down till we hit the paw. And for the paw, we're just going to draw these beautiful big paws like this. It's got its claws retracted, so we don't have to draw the claws just yet. And then we follow this line coming up and then all the way up to the body again. Just like so. Okay, now we're going to move over to the back leg. So just here where this line hits the circle, we're going to be drawing the upper part of the hind leg. So just draw a line like that. We're going to carry on this line all the way down, and then it's going to go further down until it hits the paw. So just draw the beautiful little toes. And then we're going to follow the preparatory line that we did before. Just a little pointy bit here, just where it's called the heel. So just go up, and then we're going to go up and round, just like that. Okay, we're going to carry on with the other one. So coming down, we're going to use this guideline. I'm going to follow the guideline, draw the heel part, and then that comes down, and then you can see that side of the paw up, and it's going to join the body, just like so. Now we're going to join them up. So from here, just following the guideline, I'm going to come all the way down until we get to there. Okay, now for the other leg. So just peeping out from behind, just following that guideline that we did before until it hits the tree. So I'm now going to add in a little bit more of the tree branch. So let's draw a little wiggly line. There we go, all the way up and around. There we go, all the way up. Excellent, and I'm going to draw the bottom part of the branch as well. So just make this line quite wiggly. There we go, just like so. It's a huge tree. Okay, fantastic. Now for the back and for the tail. So for the back, we're going to be following the curvature that we did before. Follow all the way around with our preparatory drawings, all the way up to the top. And then we're going to be doing the tail. Going to follow that preparatory line that we did before. Okay, so when we get to here, tail's a little bit fluffy at the end, so I'm just drawing some dashes like this, coming round, and then where it joins the leopard, we're just going to draw a nice smooth line. Now, if you haven't gone over it in pen already, go over it in pen now, and then we're going to erase all the pencil marks. Okay, so I've erased all the pencil marks. Now I'm going to add some whiskers. So just here, just draw a few dots here, and then we're going to add lots and lots and lots and lots of whiskers. And then a few on the other side, just like that. Now to the fun part. We're going to be swapping pens. You don't have to, but if you've got a really old kind of black pen that's kind of running out of ink, that's really useful because then we can use it to draw the rosettes or the spots. So they're called rosettes because they look like little roses. So I'm just going to show you what I mean. Just like that. So lots of little roses just next to each other, just like this. And they're much bigger here on this part than they are towards the face, so I'll show you. So I'm doing lots of these little rosettes. I always keep an old pen just because it's just nice and just gives you more of a faded look, if that makes sense. So just drawing. They get slightly smaller here as well, and they go towards the tail. And here they don't have so much of a hole in the middle. There we go. They're more just like dots here, so they're getting smaller and smaller. Can you see they're getting progressively smaller the further we go down the leg? So here they're just little dots, so tiny dots on the toes. Okay, so I'm going to carry this on for the back. Again, doing rosettes up the top. Did you know that leopards are very much like domestic cats in as much as they purr when they're happy? so sweet. Okay, so here I'm doing more of these rosettes. And these little rosettes, they're literally just, I'm just doing like 2 lines going across like this, but I'm randomly doing them so they're not all exactly the same. There we go. So I'm going to carry on doing this. So here they're getting slightly smaller, here they're turning into dots. Okay, so no white part in the middle. So I'm just doing lots of dots here. And they're becoming a little bit more elongated the further down we go on the legs. Okay, now the dots are really getting much smaller the further we go towards the head. So I'm just doing little dabs here. There we go. And there are no spots on the nose. Just going to draw little lines around the whiskers. Okie dokie. I'm going to finish off the spots on the legs. And there are quite a few on the other leg underneath here. I'm going to carry on with spots till I get to about here, and then they turn back into rosettes, but they're slightly stretched, if you can see what I mean. And they're more spaced out towards the bottom. So here they're just dots. Go back to rosettes on the tail. And then a couple of stripes. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of shadow underneath, just here. I'm also going to do more shadow underneath the tree. But we'll do some more when we come to colour it in. Okay, so I'm going to colour in my drawing in colouring pencils. So I'm going to start off with a very light lemon yellow. And I'm going to go over the whole thing apart from this little part of the tummy. So I'll speed this up now. I'm also leaving the end points of the legs white and this underside of the leg white, so it just comes up to about there. Okay, next I'm going to be using this rather lovely kind of yellow ochre colour. So this one's mainly on the top. There we go. Leopards are surprisingly easy to colour in because there aren't that many different shades. So I'm just doing it just along the top of the shoulder as well. If you make a mistake like me, you can erase it using your eraser. I can see I've made another mistake here. There we go. Okie dokie, so back to the drawing, and particularly around this head area and around the tops of the ears. Going to draw a tiniest bit of yellow ochre down the bottom just by the paws. Okay, I'm then going to colour in the whole of this tree in yellow ochre. So I'll speed this up. Okay, now I'm going to swap to a brown, and just on the very top part, I'm going to colour it in brown. Just the very, very top. I'm particularly focusing on the shoulder here. Just a tiny bit underneath here where it's in shadow. Just a tiny bit underneath there, and on the back of this leg as well. And on the front part of the leg there. There we go. Now I'm going to colour in the whole of the tree. So another fun fact for you is that leopards can leap 6 meters forward through the air. Gosh, you don't want to get too close. So I've gone over the tree branch in green and brown and also a little bit of black just on the underpart and here. So now as the finishing touches, I'm going to use this lovely cadmium yellow just to go over the top part of the leopard, just to really give it that vibrant appeal. Can you see how the colours pop out now? So I'm pressing a little bit harder with this cadmium yellow. I always go over the edges. I don't know about you, but I'm always making mistakes like that. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. Excellent, and there is our finished leopard drawing. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you're going to absolutely love this whole playlist on how to draw big cats. So enjoy, and I hope to see you on the next one. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.